It's funny to me how Christians say we're not under the law anymore, we're under grace, which is true. But every Christian picks and chooses which laws they want to obey and which laws they don't want to obey. Everybody does this. Okay, everybody does this. Every Christian focuses on some laws that they like, and then they ignore or violate the laws that they don't like. Every Christian does this. Not very many. I mean, if you on the internet, a lot of people talk about Jew and Gentile, the distinction that existed in the Old Testament. Kind of rare nowadays. It's still out there. Most Christians still circumcise, even though the New Testament says it doesn't matter. Most Christians eat pork. Okay, fine. But one that almost nobody chooses to disobey is honor thy father and mother. It's very rare that you'll find a Christian being like, I don't care about my parents, which I find interesting because my mother was terrible and I don't like her. I don't care for her. She was a terrible mother. Her mother was terrible and I don't care. My father was a good father. My mother was terrible. So thanks to Yahweh, I had a terrible mother, as a lot of y'all have. And I'm just laughing because of the flack that I'll get for that. Oh, honor thy father and mother. Honor thy father and mother. Well, she wasn't very honorable. She was terrible. Her mother was terrible. And it's kind of funny to watch my mother and grandmother fight. I don't know. It's just kind of funny. I don't like my mother hardly at all. She was terrible. But I'm just pointing out the fact that, oh, listen, you need to honor your father and mother. Well, we're under grace. We're not under the law. You know, if you want to circumcise, even though you don't have to anymore. If you want to eat pork, even though the law said you weren't supposed to eat pork, the law also said you had to be a Jew. So if you're going to pick and choose which laws you want to obey, I'm going to do the same thing, and I don't give a damn about honor thy father and mother. In the Old Testament, yeah, they killed you for it. That would have been great. I could have been asleep, according to 1 Thessalonians chapter number 5. If I was in the Old Testament, I could have been asleep, waiting on the judgment day, waiting on Christ's return. But no, I have to live in the New Testament. I have to be alive now. I can't be alive during the law, waiting on the resurrection. I have to be alive during grace and wait and suffer until the resurrection. It's just annoying. So if you want to pick and choose, which you will, everyone does. Everyone picks and chooses which laws they want to obey and which laws they don't want to obey. I'm going to do the same thing. And I honestly don't care about honor thy father and mother. So get over it.